People love to say that God has control of this world, but I don't believe that's true. Hi, my name's Dakota Lee. I have a gift to see in the spirit, and God's been letting me visit heaven since I was 12 years old. I have always struggled with this concept of who am I with God but apart from God, and free will, basically. Because if God has total control and he knows everything that's going to happen, then am I just a puppet? Does anything that I do have any meaning because he's actually just making me feel these things, and he's making me do or think that I have control, but I don't? And so I was struggling with this as young as 8 years old. And I tell my mom about it, and she was like, honey, I don't know what to tell you, because they're really big questions. Why? I ask God really big questions, and sometimes it takes years for him to answer me, but he always does answer me. And my big question was part of why is there so much suffering in this world? Well, I still want more of an answer and more understanding on this, but this did help me. God told me, Dakota, I don't have control over this world. And I go, what? You created this world. And God said, yes, but I also gave my people free will. He just paused on that and kind of let that sink into my heart, because what he told me that is that him having full control over this world and us as people truly having free will are conflicting ideologies. You cannot have free will at the same time as God has total control over everything. And God said to me, Dakota, I could have full control over this world, but I surrendered to you. I surrendered to my people. I surrendered to my children. And then he said, do you surrender back to me? And I am still chewing on what I consider that very beautiful answer from God. So he loves us so much that he surrendered his control to us. And sure, we make a lot of mistakes, but that does mean that when we choose God and we choose Jesus, and Jesus represents somebody that says your belief is the important thing, not your actions. And he has the power of God with him in a way that he shares with us. But God does not have control of this world. However, he does have influence with the people that believe in him, are listening to him, and are trusting in him. I ask God really big questions, and I'm also curious, what are the big questions you have for God right now? Because the answer is often points to a God who is far more loving and compassionate than I ever realized. And no, I don't have the answer to all my big questions, but I still have enough personal evidence in my own life that he is a good, compassionate, and loving God. And I am at peace not knowing the answer to everything, but I do know that.